talking, I feel as if I'm still in touch with the Earth. Still one of you. Even though I am way up here. There's only one of me. There are millions of you to talk to. You can't see me now. You'll have to wait hours for the dawn. I'll have mine in a few minutes.
Okay, so since we're getting started and streaming, and we've been live for an entire hour, that might mean that it's time for us to get going.
Probably.
Potential.
Maybe.
We've been wrong before, though.
Alright, so not to bore everybody with everything, we're just going to get into character art. And because it's in alphabetical order, I'm going to go with the people that have made their character portraits first, starting with Bearsy's character.
Oh boy.
Please tell us your character's name and brief description, and we'll move on.
Okay, my character's name is Ellie, spelt with numbers. She is a hacker who works to take down the man. Who the man is kind of inconsistent. It's basically whoever she feels has wronged her.
Excellent.
And she does not have a face. Her face was stolen from her, so she just has a robotical box for a head that has a bunch of cyber enhancements on it and stuff. Yeah.
Sounds great. Okay, moving on to DSD's character.
Where is? I haven't even seen this art. Where is it?
It's in the artwork. Did you open up your Dropbox?
Yeah, I'm in art. CP2120 art, and then what am I even looking for?
It's under characters and then character art.
Oh, well, that's a weird place to put it.
Sure is.
That's a robot.
When you have a folder named art,
That's a thing.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. That is a drawing.
Sorry, I tried to do it fast.
Holy shit, dude! I'm gonna have to bust out my fucking abilities, which are not very good, but I could do better than that.
Banter is the
Wow.
bestest shit scribbler, okay?
Wow.
There's lots
Thanks,
of
brother.
ways to do better,
Hey.
but there is never a way to do banterer.
That's an interesting piece that you have constructed there.
Hey, I got all the details. I just didn't get anything right.
I am always amused by banter shit scribbles.
Hey, hey, Banter. The feet look great, by the way. Like the sandals, those are good. Good job. The shoes look great.
You don't like the horrendous...
I'm stealing those shoes. Those look great. The arm also looks pretty good. I'll give you that. It has that old school and also very scary mechanical kind of look to it. It's very roughly scribbled, but it evokes the right kind of feel. everything else looks like a sewer rat that is dead in the curb.
That's what happens when you try to pull a rabbit onto a human shape. You get something awful. There's no kawaii here. There's only
We're gonna go
here.
back to Lady Furiosa, Judy Hopps.
Probably, at least temporaneously.
But you know what? You didn't put it in the character art folder, so we're going with Banter's drawing.
Oh no.
Okay. So your character's name, description, and what she do.
Her name is Leppy, and she is a working girl, and not that kind of working girl, although she dresses like one of those working girls.
I didn't know that.
And she runs a cheap off the grid clinic in the worst part of town, and she designs things on the side for corporate interests of the biomechanical and biological nature. Me. All right, I'm done.
Hold on,
What?
we'll focus on DST.
It's Darcy.
I'm done. And that's what she do. She provides medical services at a competitive rate, and also buys used parts at a competitive rate from people on the street.
She buys used condoms. Gotcha.
Parts. God, I have to look at someone else's character art. This is terrifying.
All right, TC.
Oh god. Do I have to go next?
Yes.
Alright, okay, well. My name is.
Nice work, Kane. It looks good.
My name is, my character's name is Jerry, and he is technically a gun for hire. Ooh.
I like how his tie is not tied up. He just has one in case he needs to look presentable.
He's super cash. He's super cash about it. Stop. Please stop.
He's dancing.
He sure is. And he's he's one bad day away from just going postal and destroying a city block.
He's one
Much
bad.
like I am if you keep doing that.
he's one bad day away from either going Batman or Joker.
It's gonna be Joker.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a very artistic Joker. He's gonna cause a city block to blow up in the shape of like a heart.
It's great. I love it.
A Hallmark killer.
But but for now, he's just a sniper that works for people. And he really doesn't like it when people lie. Don't ask him about his legs. Oh, I know Kitty's cute.
All right, Microwave. It is your turn.
Oh, and Microwave is, of course, the most adorables, I assume, by
Mhm.
definition. Why are you always so cute, Microwave? Why do you have to be like that all the time?
Didn't she put in some picture of like the otter Komodo in the character?
No, I did that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Her character is attractive. to
Nice,
read,
nice.
And it was a view her picture.
There we go.
Yeah, we always have to pay respect to Microwave's version of
Doodles.
Shit Scribbles, because she's always done those pixel arts and they're always fun.
So she always captures the thing. Like, I
Mhm.
liked the Kevin's brain art, which looked nothing like how Kane described it to look, but basically was
It
the
worked.
right look.
Yeah, well.
I'll be right back.
All right, Microwave, are you going to be doing some voice, or are we just going to read out for you? And for our audience, Microwave is a microwave.
Also, for some reason, ever since they started showing that stupid commercial on YouTube all the time, I always say art. I don't know why. I hate it. Art. Who says that?
With an enunciation on the T.
Yeah, art. Well, it's like, yeah, it kind of sounds like a seal barking, too, with the art.
Ort,
I don't
ort,
know.
ort, ort.
Art? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, in case anybody's wondering what we're waiting on, we're waiting on typing.
Typing's okay.
And we're going to be patient with Microwave. Oh, and
Mhm.
also the house rule. If Microwave does use her voice, we have to all stop because she can't stop it. and we don't want to overtalk something that can't be repeated. Oh, also, bullshittery goes into bullshittery. Okay, so Microwave says, I took attractive 3. Yay, okay. Microwave is a first-generation Otter Maruden. Her name is Shelley P. McGraw. She recently moved into the bottom floor of a Neo Kowloon, Boston. Came from a space exoplanet. Her adoptive parents that bought her were on welfare and were using her to essentially win child pageants for prize money. When the people on the trailer parks in the colony got pissed off and found ways to exclude Microwave's character because she just would have won everything because of how cute she is, and that pissed, And then she got
it incited racism, I assume, against Americans.
That's what always happens. And then she got repoed because her parents couldn't afford her anymore and got sent back to the Takahashi Maruden Corporation. And now she's a free person because the corporation is defunct. So the Takahashi Maruden Corporation was literally assaulted and turned into, nothing but an idea on paper.
And a bunch of old Marudens that are still in operation.
Yeah, we're on Generation 4 of free Marudens. Alright, so those are the people with character art in the folder.
I got character art, you scumbag.
You scumbag. Yeah, Banter's
character.
Oh, wait,
I thought it was muted. Yeah.
You gonna yell at me? You gonna yell at me, Banter? I am okay with it. I don't give a shit. You're good, Banter.
I know.
I love this smile. Yeah, on Microwave's way back from the exoplanet, they forgot to use a normal human-grade pod, so she aged like cattle. But she has the smarts of a child, but the body of a young adult. Anyway,
we totally went shield, whatever.
Anyway, I want everybody to burn this in their minds so they can get proper nightmares from it. Is Banter's character Marlon Rando trademark human enough? Banter, tell us about your character.
Marlon Rando is like a discount Faith from Mirror's Edge if Faith wasn't a person and was instead a drug mule.
So the entire clarification you just made is completely unnecessary.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's absolutely necessary.
Essentially, you're looking at a medical testing dummy that thought it grew up in a spy film thanks to implanted memories, and was a drug mule for the triads. Run fast, hit hard, discount human. Spent like 21% of its operational lifespan in hospitals.
But does he have his own private island with the McDonald's on it?
No, it doesn't. But it has those shoes, those City Zero Punk Zone shoes. Yeah, I read the fluff.
Do they have cool lights on them? Did that come back in?
I don't know.
Or little pumps on them that make your shoes
Man, I don't care.
Heelys? I hope they have Heelys.
You have to have
the only thing that I got is like really, I have X-Acto blades for fingernails that can pop out. And I'm real good at cutting. That's about it.
So the Heelys thing, I didn't ever put something minor like that in there, but can you imagine trying to use Heelys in Neo Kowloon that's nothing but trash?
Trash Heelys.
All right, who have we not done?
No, you know what came back in because of all the trash and human feces on the street is moon shoes.
Ernest McButterputter.
Hey.
Your turn.
Characters.
So, I'm playing yet another mercenary. Character's name is Greg, and he's originally Australian.
Space Australian.
Yeah, it's from Space Australia. As you do.
Where's his character?
He doesn't have character art yet, which upsets me.
Which, I'll get there. I'll get to you.
Doesn't mean I'm not upset now.
Oh, I'm going to inflict some doodling on you, sir.
Go ahead. I like how it's inflict some doodling. I will be subjected to some shit scribbles.
I never said it was going to be pleasurable. All right, let's see.
But yeah, essentially traded hands in his childhood a whole bunch. Ended up in foster care with a mob family for a while. They got ousted. At some point, life carried on. He actually ended up in a cryotube. He was born sometime, 2000, early 2000s. Popped out of that freezer. Geez, I was 18, I think we were old. And has been living in 100 years in the future ever since.
Out of place, out of time.
Made him a meme for a little while there.
Oh yes, where we determined that you're using recycled Trump memes for Modern World or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. But he's essentially found himself a niche as muscle for hire, and ended up running into these yahoos and joining up with them because he figures he'd probably be able to get paid.
Because they're yahoos.
That's just me speaking funny.
Oh yes, well you are funny, and I love you.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
And I'm going to misspell Deary because I can.
Diary?
Diarrhea.
I had diarrhea once.
Yeah, diarrhea.
God. Jade, please start talking. Oh,
she's muted.
Deafened.
Deafened and muted.
Oh, God.
She's not server muted. Okay, she just may be busy doing something else. That's fine. All right, one character. There's one character we're still missing, and that's Kitty. She's not going to be able to join us today.
Aw.
She get in contact with you, did she?
Yes. So we have what we can call a full house. We've got a lot of individuals in here, and this means that we're going to have a lot of time to spent on characters before we get back to other characters. So this could become a detriment, but it also opens up the table for a lot of options. So we're going to see how this works out, and we're going to play with it. So to reset the setting for everybody else who gives a damn, we're in Cyberpunk 2120 versus Cyberpunk 2020. Cyberpunk 2020 happened, and then the corporate accords were written where the corporations agreed to work with people. 100 years of scientific advancement later, we have giant monolithic cities with space tethers that go out into space. So we've encountered a plane crash, and in that plane crash, the players had discovered was Maruden Unit 001. They had rescued the Maruden, taken it to a quote-unquote safe house, met other characters, and then try to figure out exactly what they do. Shenanigans ensue, and they make it to the bottom level of Neo Kowloon, the original floor level of Boston. This is where Microwave's character lives, the Space Otter, and where the Space Otter collects clams for clam chowder, because it's Boston. And has been doing her best to try to keep everyone fed as well as possible. Not quite feeding everybody, but damn near close to it. Everyone got used to the new Maruden Unit 1. She seemed like a frail individual. TC knew a little bit about her, and it's like, no, she's not. He was like, careful, she'll try to kick your ass. She's a little broken inside. And lo and behold, when Urus tries to pick her up, she tries to kick his ass. Would have probably if he wasn't so cybered out. But yeah, she becomes completely complacent as Bearsy uses a Google translator to try to get her understood because she speaks French.
Top-pitch hacking.
And now the characters have settled down for the night, camped up, lit fires, made foods, got settled in, and are pretty much falling asleep in a tent. We're going to start the day waking up. Now, it gets fucking cold down here. I would normally say that there is going to be an increase to your AEM because of how fucking cold it was until you warmed up. But you all slept together inside of a tent using communal body heat to survive.
That's why we had
my character
rolls, right?
My character had a Maruden pillow.
A Maruden pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Microwave also has a sleeping bag for good cold conditions.
I do too.
Ditto, actually.
Oh god, are they all fucking trying to get in their sleeping bags?
This is a sleeping bag for 1, not 13. God, get away from me. All right, so everyone starts to wake up, and you hear the birds chirping, and then you realize it's just fake. It's in your imagination, and
It's bats. It's always bats.
it's always bats. So you wake up, and you realize the sun is beginning to come through the giant breakwater superstructure walls that exist a couple hundred feet out from the shoreline. They rise up into giant circles that are basically vents for air ventilation, and that is the only source of sunlight. The superstructure is above, so you cannot see the sky outside of whatever you can spot outside of those slats, and it's dark mostly where the sun doesn't shine. It's also cold, as I mentioned before, because the sun doesn't really permeate down here. Not only that, the fishermen are beginning to come up and start to splash as they throw out their nets trying to catch whatever they can catch. You guys wake up, and who wants to roll perception?
I suppose I can do that, but I won't stop anybody else.
Usually that is an implied everybody's rolling perception now. Who wants to roll perception? Because we're going to start there. Now, generally that means you should notice, but we'll also be able to pool together successes. Wrong system, TC.
Oh. All right.
All
All
right.
right.
+3 there. He's doing all right.
All right. Uris got
I'm
a
not.
success. Uris got diddly dicks.
I can't roll social perception, can I, Kane?
No. It's not against people. It's against the environment.
So that'd be Enigmas?
Do you have perception?
Do you have social?
Yeah, you'd be using social, sir.
Okay, but that's 2 successes for 1?
Yes.
I could
Oh,
roll
yeah, we can
perception,
just practice, you know, like-
but I'm deciding I want to sleep in. That's my decision.
Does
Urist
she
is
get a
like...
+1 to beauty sleep?
Urist just would love... I'm not Urist. Bearsy's character just love to not wake up right now because, Jesus Christ, what are you people doing up so early?
One benefit of having a robot skull is you never have bedhead.
Don't you have to, like, separate the 2 perceptions before you roll them?
Not if it's the same difficulty.
Oh, I failed incredibly.
I was talking about with the thing that Micro did.
Yeah, but they're the same difficulty, still 1 for 1 on both.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought when you mix things, then, like, results are different. I don't know.
If it's a knowledge skill, it's best to separate them because the knowledge skill defaults to 2 for 1. Alright, so Banter got a whole bunch of diddly. Banter's character wakes up and he basically blue screens of death and is quite certain that he is in a structure.
Okay.
Uri's character kind of looks out about the horizon and is like, man, this is a nice day. Jesus, it's cold down here. Jesus, there's a lot of space around here. Microwave's character is like, wait a minute. And she goes, 1, 2, 3... And then the world focuses around Microwave's face as the camera zooms in, pans in immediately, and goes, the maroon's gone.
They said that they were going upstairs last night.
Oh no one said that.
Okay.
Oh no, she's gone, says Microwave's character. To which my character responds, that she is, and then immediately runs out of the tent.
He's like, fuck!
Ditto.
I got a rabbit to catch.
Are you rabbit hunting? Very, very
My
quiet.
People wabbits.
My character is going to calmly wake up and go through her recordings of what was going on last night.
When she was asleep? Did she run
Yeah.
the cameras when she was asleep? Awesome.
Of course she does.
Great.
All right.
She doesn't need to close her eyes to sleep.
I stared at her the entire night.
That's a research right. That's a research role for you. Where's Bears?
Why would it be? I'm just fast forwarding through footage.
Yes, well, this is the concept of research.
I
I will
redo my fucking bullshit.
Well, yes. As I told you, as we learn, we see how it works. Go ahead and roll computer for me. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Okay, that's 2 successes.
Why, it is, sir.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And then everybody starts clapping.
Yay!
Alright.
I'm glad I got over my depression.
I'm glad my dad's dead. I got out of the robot.
Shut up, Genji.
Shinji.
No,
if you're gonna insult
he's
the character,
Genji
do it
now.
right.
He's going to be Genji now. All right.
Let's play a giant robot game. I'll play Genji. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so, all right. Ur is just running out of the tent with no idea where to go, and TC's leading the charge. Bearsy goes through his computer to figure out what the hell happened. Microwave is just stunned. Banter is rebooting. He's like, cold start. Oh, we forgot to. Did we mention that you're an android, Banter?
I am a fleshy android.
You're a fleshy android. Yeah, you're a meaty android, but you're still an android. You synth.
What about
He's
Jade's
basically.
I was just about to get there.
Oh, I was gonna say he's basically the male. That one. What's the face? The robot boy from.
You're gonna have to finish
Abyss.
this thought. Oh,
There we go.
Abyss. Banter's.
Yeah, he's basically the robot boy from from Tales of the Abyss.
Yeah,
Or not
but
Tales
if
of the
you
Abyss.
took away the cute and like saline injected muscle everywhere,
Oh, if it's sailing.
Gross.
no, nanite saline. All right. So Jade,
Gross.
are you still muted? Are you able to join us now?
I've been listening for the last, good 15 minutes.
Wonderful. I didn't notice when you took yourself off of mute. So, welcome back, Jade. We're happy to have you. Since you're a little late arriving to the party, quick, give us a description of your character,
Again?
please. Yes, I know. Just quick. We don't need it to be extreme.
Giant, tall, Meridian?
Marudin.
Marudin, tiger guy. Really powerful fist. Don't piss him off. Usually really nice guy. Just don't say certain words. You'll figure them out soon enough. Enjoy.
Don't say those trigger words. All right.
You're triggering me.
Jade has had one trigger so far. She's been triggered once.
One trigger so far, and I basically punched so hard it was stronger than a bullet.
Yep.
Don't piss him off.
So,
You killed a man.
with that, Jade, everybody is waking up, and you're the only person who hasn't had a chance to act yet. Someone screamed out, "Oh my God, she's gone!" And then TC is like, "Rabbit girl!" and bolts out of the tent, followed by Urist. What would you like to do?
Rabbit girl, money.
My license.
What am I acting for?
Well, Microwave realized that the bunny girl is gone. That put TC in a panic, and he bolts out the tent, followed by Urist. Banter is slowly rebooting.
I'll join the tent of run!
Follow. Okay, so you take off too. Realize that you're much faster than TC. TC's like slogging through the mud.
I knew I should have jiggered my points.
So do I need to roll anything to run?
No. So we have this group of Urus, TC, and Jade trying to figure out where she went. You may work together or separately to find her first, because we're not necessarily a cohesive team. We're still a bunch of schmucks that have gotten together.
I'm willing to work with people as long as we find her.
Right, so this is a shadow track situation.
Yep, I got that. So I'll just roll that, and then you guys can do whatever you want.
I'm about as productive as the average brick right now, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't have Shadow Track. But to tell you, does blind awareness apply to this?
No, it does not. Shadow
Okay.
track, however, is an education-based skill.
I didn't get
Wait,
anything.
fair.
You got one success, TC.
Did I?
Yeah,
Oh, was it
ones
7?
ones do not cancel successes. Ones only count if more than successes.
I didn't even realize ones did anything. I just thought I didn't succeed.
Oh, you got a 7. That's a success.
I forgot.
Remember, it's 6 and above.
Okay.
Survival, huh? Well, rationalize using it, Microwave. Hey, you got 2 successes.
All right.
Hey.
So Urus got 1 success. TC got 1 success. You're actually, if you use the teamwork mechanic, it's very beneficial because people start to work together. If there are more than 2 people who do this, there is an increased difficulty. However, 2 people got 2 successes, which is not bad. Animals leave tracks. Microwave is going to Elmer Fudd it, but I only will allow regular survival, not ocean survival.
My Hiker's logic is what you see in D&D. You use survival to track things.
Yeah, my character is probably smart enough to realize that the small animal that seems good at tracking is a good person to follow, so I'm going to follow her while going through my footage. The reason why I'm going through the footage, making sure nobody took her.
Right.
That's a possibility.
I understand exactly what you're doing, Mike Burzy. So I give you a thumbs up for that. However, all right. So 3 people pulled together, 3 successes because Microwave had an increased difficulty of +1. However, that's 3 total successes, which is really good. Okay. So just to lay this out for you, there are no tracks coming in outside of yours. There's only 1 set of tracks that meander, not in a straight line, in a wavy line, in a random direction. Like she has no clue where she's going. That is the leopard die that you guys left. That you were expecting to see when you woke up, but she gone. Maroon Unit 01 meanders off in a random direction, not in a straight line. Microwave.
Almost like she has no idea where the fuck she is.
Microwave. I'm going to give you one additional bit of information. Animals only do that when they ain't feeling so good.
Oh no.
Hey, she's sick.
She's
All right.
either sick or she's coming
actually.
down from combat drugs or something.
All right, Microwave. Your character clicks on a flashlight. And, Bearsy, you're following Microwave as everybody starts to go out the door.
Yep.
And you go through the footage, and you go through the entire realm of footage. You got your successes already, which defeated hers. And you realize that there were no sound peaks of any major relevance, except for one where she says something in French and then takes off.
Oh, well, I'll translate that.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you. That's all she says.
Well, I'm glad she's nice. Was she saying it to anyone in particular? I imagine she said it to, what's-his-face, Garrick, and then spit on him before leaving.
It was a general fuck you, like, to the group.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, that's
I would have expected that too.
I mean, I could go further. Fuck you, you white knight bastards. But, yeah. Generally, fuck you guys. I'm out.
White Knight? That is... What?
Yeah. You white knight bastards.
Are you kidding? My character isn't doing this for a moral reason. I want to make money.
The only reason I care about her... The only reason I care about her safety is so I can get money.
Oh no! She thinks we're moral people! How terrible!
What year does she think it is?
She probably has no idea.
On the good side of the alignment chart? In this economy?
We can get more resources if we are able to return her to the authorities before anyone else does.
That's the plan.
Well,
Or is... I don't know. Is returning her to the authorities the best idea?
That's my plan.
What authorities? Pick an authority, any authority.
The authority of the people who are gonna fucking pay me.
Well,
actually, that's
none
a
of you
good
can
point.
eat her, so that's not going to be the case.
What?
The authority of the people who are the people that were trying to get her and kill you before.
So, hold the fuck up. Who are you working for?
Technically, the government.
And how
So you're
much-
working for the man.
how many units are we talking here?
They're gonna give me 15k. I am willing to split it.
Fair enough.
My character. Is everyone following the Marudin, or did everyone go off on their different?
I mean, I
different
am
groups?
following the Marudin, but if you're
Yeah,
gonna
there's
come with
a-
me in chat,
Oh, okay.
There's a
Okay,
group, TC's character, Microwave's character, and Ura's character. I figured out where she's going.
Okay.
I'm probably
Yeah, no,
lagging in the back, but not by
I'm-
choice.
I'm following Micro, and my character is going to just turn and look at yours, and she's going to say, "You're offered 15 grand for this? You realize how much she's worth, right?" My character leans in, millions. Leans
I am
back.
well aware of that.
Stops mid-strut.
I'm-
Millions?
Listen, I'm well aware of what she is worth. The difference is, I don't care, and there's something more personal to me than just money. So, let's put it that way. And move along. We can argue about what we do with her later.
Of course.
In the
I'm just
meantime,
making.
We gotta
I'm just
find her
making
before
sure.
she dies.
I'm just making sure you have all the facts.
The point is, we need to find her before somebody else gets hurt and before she dies. Those are the real facts.
All right, so Jade's following too. So Jade, Microwave, TC, Bearsy, and Urist all taken off towards the destination of where she meandered to. Banter.
Mm-hmm.
The Windows XP sound goes off, burn, and you wake up.
Nice.
You stand up and get out of the tent and start tracking the entire group taking off that direction. You're like, I wonder what they're after. You have one more chance not to fail a perception roll, Banter.
Okay.
Hey, there you go.
I get one success.
Yeah. So, all of a sudden, due west, incoming. You pick up 3 targets of small size, approaching at a high rate of speed.
Approaching the
You.
opposite direction of where everyone left.
From the west, they're coming at you at a high rate of speed. Remember, you're on the east coast. So that's coming from inland to you.
Mm-hmm. I'll pick up my things and I'll continue after everyone else to make it seem like I have a group with me and I'm not easy prey.
But you are easy prey, Banter. I know you're not, but...
Oh, shit.
Well, I obviously appear so. In that case, I want them to get close enough where their firearms will not be useful. But I want to get next to everyone else so there's further targets. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm
you know,
safe with my friends.
you gather your stuff and you poke your head back out of the tent, and they approached quick. So what you've got are 3 dogs. Heavily...
Dog people?
No,
Or big
dogs.
dogs?
Good
Dogs.
question.
They're heavily augmented puppies. Looks like they've got nice augmented fangs and cyber snouts and eyes, and most of their body is augmented into some degree to make them faster, stronger, tear you apart better, and make your day a whole lot of shit. They come straight for the camp area.
Mm-hmm.
They sniffing the ground.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Do they have any corporate markings on them?
No.
Well, I can throw. Let me look in my backpack. If I have any human food.
Human foods.
Well, I have my all-purpose glue that smells bad.
You want to glue one of their noses?
I want to open it and wave it at them, and they don't like the smell.
All right. This is an interesting thing. Give me a social roll, unaugmented, 1 for 1.
Okay. I have a social perception of 3, and then I have a social of 3. Should I roll 6?
You just have 3 dice, so just roll 3 dice.
Okay.
All right.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. So you go up and you say, "Hi, puppy." The dog immediately starts growling at you, and you're like, "Glue." And you wave it in its face. And the dog hates this. It shakes its snout and starts running in circles. And it gets fucking confused. The other two dogs immediately jump back, growl at you. One of them has a device pop up on its back and swings around in like a 180-degree arc and back in the direction of the west. And two of the dogs start chasing your friends. The one dog literally buries its nose in the dirt and starts making bubbles. You fucked up its nose, Banter. It hates that.
Okay. No
That
property has been damaged.
Those dogs are gonna kick your ass.
No, they're running after you. I'm only down to one situation.
No.
Is there anything else that you would like to do, Banter?
Any crook will any let me see here. I would like to do this dog can run faster than me. Likely run faster than me. I would love to do surgical practice and then just dismantle this animal. They come back, there's no dog. It's the equivalent of its torso on like a block.
Are you kidding me?
It's on fucking cinder block.
Yeah.
You do the equivalent of Ghetto Hijack the Cyber Dog?
Yes.
All right, well, surgical practice.
What would my character? My character is basically fucking a horrible replicant. So it's a world-weary middle-aged replicant at that.
Do you want to deactivate the dog's control over its own body?
I'll go to work on it.
Yeah, surgical practice, please, sir.
Okay. Just sit there, just tiptoe over to the dog. All right.
It's like, whoop, you're dead.
Okay, and I have 3d10.
I want you to botch this because that would be great, but still you made 2 successes.
I made
3
3
successes. You did. You made 3 successes out of 3 dice. So the dog buried its nose in the sand. You're like, So you're like, humans do this when they don't want you to feel pain. And then you just basically take in, precisionally cut a line in the dog's neck and disable its spinal cord.
Okay. Now, it can always be reattached.
Yeah, P to be damned.
Excuse me.
So
Okay.
you disable the dog, stand up and say, next.
Well, I make sure that I lift its head out so that it can breathe.
Autonomic functions will continue. You will not. And then Banter, you're gonna follow the group, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's inhumanly horrible enough to be suitable for a android.
Yeah.
I can just continue on my way. There's no cruelty in here. It's all a matter of the shortest route to my objective.
It is. So, Jade, Microwave, TC, and Urist, your characters are slogging along in the dirt trying to catch up with the Maruden. However, TC is the slowest. Give me a quick perception roll, TC. Awesome!
Holy shit!
Double explosion. You got total of 3 successes, sir.
What do you want me to roll?
We're gonna get with TC first.
Oh, sorry.
So TC, you hear them coming. Slurp, 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 slurp. 2 dogs. You turn around, you're like, what the fuck? Like animals? And there are 2 dogs beelining it towards you.
Pop out my rifle and start putting it together.
I'm like, oh shit. I need this. Alright, that's gonna occupy you for the rest of the round.
Do we notice him stop all of a sudden?
Alright, so next in line.
Unless I can walk backwards while putting it together.
Oh, well, your gun is in a nice place in your leg, so it's pretty much easy to get to. I mean, you won't be able to move as fast as... Well, you actually kind of have a single rate of walking, so that's not really important.
Yeah.
Who would like...
My gait was faster.
Who would like to be next in line? Because at this point in time, it's kind of up in the air. Actually, Bearsy, you're with them too. I keep forgetting. See mad dogs. See mad dogs run. All right, Jade. Yep. You're gonna notice them.
So I'm seeing mad dogs. Are they running
would
at
like
us?
to do a thing.
I think that with people starting to notice, it's gonna chain react. People are like, he's like, oh shit, dogs, Though TC is not used to working with people, he's also not used to being silent because he's a sniper, mumbling to himself from 10 miles away.
So we all automatically get to see them.
This is accurate.
I'm projecting onto
these
your
are
character.
cyber dogs, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to hack them. Hack the planet.
Well, yes, hack the planet, of course, but we should roll initiative.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me find my initiative roll.
So, Jade, Microwave, TC, Bearsy, and Urist roll initiative.
Initiative doesn't explode, does it?
Well, yeah, actually. Everything explodes.
Alright.
Alright, who made more than 5 successes?
Jade, roll your initiative.
Who, me?
Nope, I made 3.
I got 2.
I also got 2. Holy shit.
Oh
I
god.
got 3.
Oh god, the dog's got 4.
Alright, who got 4? Okay, nobody. 3, who got 3?
Hold on, let me check.
That's a Jade. Jade got a 3. Jade got a 3. Jade
Alright.
got a 3.
I'm just setting up the order now. TC, how many did you get?
2.
Okay.
Bearsy got 3 too.
Bearsy, did you get 3?
Yep.
Jade and Bearsy?
I sure did.
Jade and Bearsy roll 1d10. Whoever rolls higher goes next.
Jade, if you want to go first, I'm fine you taking it.
Okay. I won't argue. Alright, who got 2 successes?
Me.
Wonderful.
I'll roll off.
No, you're not roll. Who else got 1 success? Or 2 successes?
Me.
Okay, Urist.
Alright. Oh, I see.
Alright. That makes it a
You
bit
have an
easier.
8 in 10 chance. Good luck.
Are you... Still kick.
Do it again! Do it again!
War!
Hey.
W-A-R!
Alright, okay. If that had been a 5, I would have lost my mind.
Well thought. Well,
Okay, order. Dogs, Jade, Bearsy, TC, Urist, and then Microwave. The dogs. Alright, so they're running up behind you. And here it goes. 1, 2 successes. Bolt past everyone at a high rate of speed. Just like slop, 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 slop.
Oh, fuck.
wait a minute. Would one be able to interrupt and just stick out a leg?
Yes,
Can we attack of opportunity?
If you want, okay, so that is a good question. Urist does remember this from the last thing. An interruption
Yes, I do.
is possible. So, how do you interrupt? What is the difference between their initiative and your initiative? So, Urist, what's your initiative?
2.
Their initiative is 4. The difference is 2.
Do you mean the base or the successes?
The successes.
Gotcha.
So, Urist, yeah, thank you. So, Urist made 2 successes, the dogs made 4 successes, the difference is 2 successes. So, in order to beat them, you have to make the 2 successes they got on their run, plus the 2 successes difference in initiative, 4 successes. If you make more than 4 successes, you can interrupt them.
Okay, so
I'm gonna follow suit with Urist and also interrupt them.
Okay, so we'll since Urist declared it first, he may do it first. However, there's one caveat to this. You should declare it before they roll.
Oh. I only thought of it afterward, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't know what they were going to do.
Well, I didn't know we could.
No, that's fine.
No.
I'm letting it happen. I just wanted to let you know the rules.
Like, I thought they were gonna engage us. If they weren't engaging us, like...
No, that's fine. So we're gonna move on. Urist, you make 4 successes.
Right. So I can combine the skills up to my combat base as long as I can, like, justify it, right?
You have to justify it.
Alright. Hold on here.
Mm-hmm.
Blind awareness. It's fucking dark, and they're coming up from behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Swiftness. Hand to hand.
All right.
Because they want to just fucking punch one in the head as it runs by.
You get 2.
Alright. Well, that doesn't make any difference then, because all of them are 3.
Right. So basically, this is really going to be a hand-to-hand and blind awareness.
Yeah. So I just see dogs running at me, and it's like, oh shit!
All right.
3 successes.
That's right. 3 successes. You do not interrupt them. Sorry, sir.
Okay. What I'm gonna do to interrupt.
Let they run past.
What I'm gonna do to interrupt them is I'm going to try and hack them and reprogram me as their master and tell them to heal.
All right. Welcome to a Shroud 6 to hack them.
Micro's
Hack the
having some
planet.
weird plans. Hack the planet.
Hack
So,
the planet.
with a 6 Shroud to your programming,
Do I get technology or computer added onto this?
cyber technology I'd allow.
Okay.
For all Micro is all dogs are autistic.
Oh my god. Okay.
1, 2.
Oh, two.
Well, you
two explode.
hold on.
Oh.
Shroud 6 means you take away 6 dice. You should roll 4d10. I need you to
Oh,
reroll
I didn't
that.
realize that. Okay. Do you want me to re-roll that?
Yeah.
We're going to put the exclamation point for the explosions.
I put it at the end, right, or at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d10
At the
exclamation point for 4d10.
Ooh,
1,
very nice. I
2,
got one of those.
3. Yeah, you got 3 successes.
Yep.
All right, but on an interruption, you have to get more than 4 successes.
Oh,
So
no.
you start to hack them as they go. They just run by. You're like, shit, out of range.
Ah, damn. Oh well.
They move fast,
Oh no!
but that's okay. Trying, you're doing great. Microwave, you're the 3rd person to declare an interruption. What would you like to do? What was your number of successes on initiative?
Oh shit, she's going full.
Micro's was
Kira.
1.
1. Okay, so the difference is 3. You have to make 5 successes to beat them.
Okay, so apparently Micro's going to unleash some ESP.
Yes. Microwave
Spin
will also
4
spin
will.
4 willpower. I want all the successes! You declare how those successes work for you after the roll is made. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. 3 ones. Cool.
Oh
you...
no!
And 4 willpower, so you can turn the 5, the 2, the 4, and the 6 or the 4 all into successes to like double your successes to 8. All right,
That's pretty good.
it's pretty good. One willpower can also cancel 1s, turn successes into 10s for rerolls. But beautiful microwave. With those 8 successes, 5 of them are absorbed by the difference. So you have an effect of 3. What would you like to do with that psionic effect of yours?
With your autism rays.
Autism Wonga beams.
That's what you call them.
Okay, so the effect you're going for is to have it faint. That's a powerful blast. I can have it go lightheaded and force a con check roll of 3 successes. And for that, I will do... Let's see here, 9, 10. Con check away. Oh, Jesus. You make it waver.
Shit.
You make it waver, but it does not fade.
Does it just get all 9 of those dice, or does that need to
That
be
was
one of its
that was
combat base?
8. That was 6 out of 9 dice. Or is it 7 out of 9 dice? Yeah, that's 7 successes.
Oof.
Okay. Well, Jade, would you like to perform an interruption? Everyone else has, so fuck it, why not?
Why not? I mean, but the other part of it's also like, how quickly? I don't think I could, but it's like, how quickly can I catch up with one and just kind of like body slam into it? Like,
Well,
yeah,
sure,
you're not
sure,
doing it.
sure. An interruption. What's the difference between their successes and your successes? How many successes did you make, Jade?
For what?
On initiative.
Your initiative.
1?
No, you made more than that. You made 3. They made 4.
Oh,
You're-
I made 3. Oh, I thought you were asking me the difference between them, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
Ooh.
You and them. So you made 3 successes. They made 4 successes. The difference is 1. They also
Yeah.
made 2 successes on athletics, which means you need to make 3 or more, or you need to make more than 3 successes to beat them on a tie. So whatever you do has to be more than 3 successes.
Well, the thing is, all I can see is like a fucking body slam. I'm sorry, like my natural character just run up and just elbow like the back of the shoulder, boom, and I'm just like, how do you?
That's great. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to do to a dog. Spear tackle it.
Spear tackle.
Your hand-to-hand is 6 dice, Jade.
Yep.
All you got to do is make more than 3 successes. This is a great example of spending willpower to help guarantee a better success. You could spend 2 on your combat round. How many would you like to spend?
2.
Okay.
Because I think that's just in case.
Sure.
But I'm also scared that I get like overpowered hand-to-hand combat of this like dog and it KOs.
You know, if there's someone to overpower that would be best to handle it in this group would be you.
Yeah. Here goes. 1, 2.
You had 2 willpower, though. You need to make 2 more successes. So you spend 1 willpower to make that 3rd success is to tie them, and you may spend 1 more of that willpower to turn another die into a success to win.
Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
Jade. You've got... This is... Well... Okay, so your principles of fighting are block, kick, and punch. So basically you're going for a punch variant of elbow. Ah! Just come right at it.
That's exactly it.
Your punch damage is 9.
Yep.
Their EBE is 7.
Uh-huh.
You do 2 points of damage to them. But still, you hit it. You just go... Hit it right with an elbow attack. Hit him. You hear the dog yelp. It slides to a stop and stares at you. His eyes shift. You hear it switch. It goes click, click, click. Switches. Something pops off of its shoulder as it growls at you. It still has combat-based dice left to react. And it's going
Oh my god, it dropped the anime like fucking wrist weights.
to...
Run, Jade!
It's going to roll intimidation against you,
Thank you.
Jade, at 2 successes.
Uh-huh.
Which is going to give you a plus. It's going to give you a +2 AEM. So, when it stares at you and growls at you, you're like, oh shit. You can roll social to negate those, spend willpower to negate those, but you already spent 2 points of willpower this round. You can't do it again.
You can't just intimidate it back by growling or willpower.
Remember, AEM works against EBE. Your EBE is ridiculously high, so basically it has... Oh, wait, your EBE is already at a 15, so that'd take you at a 17. So that would be a -3 to your combat base. Your combat base is a 12, that drop you to 9. You've rolled 6 dice. You have 3 dice left. 3 dice to do whatever you want to. So if you want to roll social to ignore those, that's fine. If you want to roll intimidation to say fuck you too, you may.
I want to do it fuck you too. Is what
All
I'm
right.
doing. Imitation bag. Going, Nope. And I can't use any more willpower. You can only use 2 per round. I already used
Right.
those 2.
You have. That's
But-
correct.
At least I can attempt this. Nope.
1 success. That's 1 success. So you growl at it. It growls at you. You growl at it, and it's like, we got us here a Mexican standoff.
In dog.
In dog. 1 dog gets away.
So that one isn't moving, right?
Right.
I hack it.
Okay. Now that the dog's action phase has gone, we go into your action phase. Attempts to interrupt come out of your reaction phase. So you will not get another reaction because you've already used that up to how many different dice you rolled. So now that we're in your action phase, you get your full combat base to fuck this dog up. Initiative order. Initiative order.
Oh, yep.
Oh shit!
It's gonna,
I
it's
could
gonna,
have swore I copied that. I apologize. There it is. Initiative order. So the dogs were first. The dogs have gone. Jade, it is your turn.
I just had a dog trying to intimidate me.
Uh-huh.
And I have all my dice back.
Uh-huh. Combat base of 9 because of the AEM effect.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I want to fucking punch it again. I just want to, like, kick it to boot.
Or you could just, like, draw a gun and shoot it square in its face because you have a gun. Remember...
Or you could
These are cyber
Rick, let
dogs,
me hack
and they're
Oh,
very
these
tough.
are cyber dogs.
Yes.
I was just say we're how did okay, never mind. Shit.
They don't count
Yes.
as real dogs.
They don't count for dogs.
You could let me hack it. Just
Why?
gonna say.
Why?
Why?
Ah,
Why? It intimidated me. No fuck. Not how my character rolls. Yes, laws of guns and fighting and pew pew. That sounds great.
Well, which order would you like to do it in?
Honestly, I'll just shoot it.
Okay. So there is an option that is always available to you. Your pistol variant skill is a 6. If you wanted to save more dice for hand-to-hand, like you want to shoot it, because this is point-blank range, you only need to make 1 success. That's it.
Yeah.
So 6 dice is obviously way too many for that. You can just say, I'm going to roll 3 dice for my pistol variant. And after I shoot it, I'm going to punch it and roll different roll 3 more dice for hand-to-hand.
Yes.
Well, you got a combat base of 9, so you can do all 6. So it's your choice.
Yes.
So you do not have to roll all your dice. That is just a mental note for you guys later.
I didn't know you
yes
could
to
do
that
that.
course of action, Kane.
Exactly
Yeah.
what I want, Kate.
Well, no. That statement is for everybody else whenever they come to the same situation. All right, so 3 dice for pistol variant. Whip out your pistol. Boom! Eat my laser shot. 1 success. That is all you needed. That is a successful hit. Please tell me the damage on your pistol.
Damage is 7 times 8.
Wonderful. It has no ballistic armor on it.
Okay.
So do the math. Multiply those numbers together. What is 7 by 8?
Shit.
Where's
56.
my calculator?
32
56.
plus 16. I'm just using the calculator. My brain went, this math! And I'm like, that's not the right number. I know that's not the right number.
Is it 56? Am I wrong?
56.
Oh, okay. I was right. 56.
I kept going 54. I'm like, that's not it, Jade. That's not it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You do 56 points of damage to it, which is a tremendous amount of damage. One other thing, we could say that this is the same dog that Microwave rolled damage on.
Yeah.
For every 5 points of damage, that dog has to make 1 additional success on a conscious check. Gets +1 AEM as well. So 56 divided by 5 is 11. It made 7 successes. It has failed. Dog is out.
Yep.
So Jade goes, boom! Gets up to roll the punch it, and all of a sudden the dog flops over, and she's like, oh.
Yep.
You got ready for a Hail Mary, but you got it in 1 shot.
Yep.
However, Microwave, it's very generic effects, and usually success makes a +1 or -1 effect or a general statement. Psi is very, very amorphous. All right, Jade, you've only rolled 3 dice out of your combat base. You have 6 dice left. What would you like to do with
sounds
those?
like I need to go chase down more dogs.
You could also shoot the other dog.
Can I?
Yes, you only rolled 3 dice out of pistol variant. You have 3 dice left in pistol variant. You could do it again. However, I will say you'll need 2 successes.
Okay, that's totally fine. I could still use shots. I'm just like, I don't know how the shooting works in this system. I'm very nervous around that.
Oh, it's just successes. I'll tell you how many successes you need.
Okay. Rolling.
Rolling.
Wow.
Oh, no. Jade, you had to roll 3 dice because you already rolled 3 dice out of it.
Oh,
You
sorry.
can split dice pools and skills, which is what you're doing.
Yes.
So roll
Okay,
3d10.
sorry. 2 successes.
Why isn't it showing it to me? There it goes. Yes, 2 successes. So Jade goes, blap, and the dog follows. She's like, okay, blap. I mean, I could roll for random hit location, but that's a different story. You hit the dog, and now it has to make 11 successes on con
11
check.
successes.
Yeah. Let's see if it can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Jade goes, bip! And the dog just hits the ground and rolls over and kind of sits there bleeding. So the dogs are still alive. They've just been shot with enough damage to knock them out. Very intense, searing, painful damage. All right.
I have 3 dice left.
Yes. Well, the combat is over, so that kind of goes away.
Okay, bye.
Was that really necessary?
You're asking Jade that question?
Yeah.
In character.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You don't let rabid dogs run around.
They're cyber dogs. I could have hacked them. They were after the same thing we're after. I could have gotten information, but now I'm just going to take the information, and now we lost the ability to track what they were tracking. And I'm going to start hacking one of them. Oh my god.
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
forgot to
5,
roll the
6,
explosions.
7. Yeah, you got 3 10s on there. 8, 9. Wow. Well, you have to remember there's a Shroud 6 on that, so that's a good roll. I'll just take the first 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3 successes total. You get up to it and you hack it. You're like, and you get into it, and there's a live stream communication from it to its destination. So somebody's watching this. And the dog is still alive. The equipment is still viable, and it also has a route tracker, and it has a destination where they are picking up her location.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to copy the data on the I for a brief moment you just see the metalhead just turn and look at the tiger person. Just it's the stink eye with no eyes. And then it just turns back, and I'm gonna I am going to take the could I jack into that live feed and get that information streamed to me?
Yes. You probably want to carry the dog with you, or have someone else carry the dog.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to mirror the video from one of the dogs with the other one that is currently lying on the ground, and I'm going to pick up the dog that image has been mirrored, and we're going to use that one as a mobile cyber tracking. She basically picks up the dog and is just like hands it to the tiger person, just say, "Hold on to this. I'm taking its information. We know exactly where she is now."
Like an old dog.
Okay.
Good. Now let's get going. It's... one second. It's this way. And she points. I forgot. Not everyone has AR displays.
Banter, you catch up with the group.
Look at what's left one, and then didn't you get another one? Or
Yeah,
what?
Jade got both of them.
One of them we're using as like a dummy to show, to give them a false trail, or to give them false information, basically.
I left one back there. If you're any good at spinal repair.
Oh, I'm no good at that, but if you need its brain rewired, I can do that.
I don't know. Where's our next destination?
We have a dog now, and I have a dog now. She pets it.
It's like
As
knocked
long
out.
as it's wired to blow.
After it gets a little repaired. Did I notice if they have explosives in them?
You made enough successes on your programming roll to do 6 individual tasks. So far you've detected the stream and the location. You then
Messed with the stream.
copied. You duplicated the stream to yourself so that you can see it, and you gave them a false ping. So that's 4 things. You have 2 things left.
Okay, I'm checking for bombs in them.
Checking for bombs. Unless it's hidden with more than 2 successes, I don't see why you couldn't see that. Bomb location. 1 is absolutely negatory. No bombs.
Okay, and the final act she's going to do is the one that we've picked up. She's going to reprogram it so that it recognizes her as a master.
Okay, reattribute ownership.
Yep.
That is a 6th effect. There you go. Okay, that's all 6 of your effects. Welcome to the hacking specialty. Ain't it grand?
Hooray, hacking.
Nice.
Its tail starts wagging.
That's knocked out, Bearsy. Gotta remember, Jade did 56 points of damage to it.
Yeah, the repair cost is coming out of your wallet. She points to the tiger.
I'm not keeping it. It's your pet. You deal with it.
Oh, I know, I'm keeping it. But you're gonna pay for the repairs. You didn't have to shoot it. Oh, poor thing.
You know that your mass is considerably less than that person's mass?
Yes, I am aware of that.
That indicates how payment flows, at least below level here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you will be paying them for the opportunity to use the salvage that they provided to you.
No, my dear. See, I'm what is called a specialist.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Just imagine this is the conversation as you walk.
It's this way. Follow me. I know where it is.
we're arguing. She's like
and
curled into a ball somewhere.
I begin leading the way.
I love the fact that you guys are like bantering and the character's just not saying anything. Like, yeah, okay, whatever.
TC. Are you back from your restroom break, sir?
That was a heck of a movement. that was a symphony.
And in the third movement...
Oh, God. TC, you're still muted if you're trying to talk to me. And if you're back, I'm going to ping you. So you go out and you immediately start zooming around. Zip, zap, zippity, zoom.
Uh-huh.
And now I would like you to roll perception.
Okay. I'll roll perception. Hey, that's 3 successes.
That is 3 successes. So you got a pretty lengthy zoom out there. And you pan around. You're like, okay. Dogs down. All right. Where's the dog controllers? Oh, they're right over there. There's a guy standing there. And he's looking at a remote terminal. Like, literally like a switch panel. And he's looking at it. And he's like, fuck. And he's got 2 dogs standing at attention at either side of him. And you notice that he's not wearing the same uniform as the Death Squad you met earlier. And you're like, oh, this is a third faction. This may be an independent guy. Just thinking he could do this with dogs.
Let's see. Should I blow up his controller or take his head off?
Torso! Blow up his torso!
Or his arms.
Amputated.
Well, either way, I'm gonna roll and shoot at him. I just roll rifle, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my sniper specialty, so if I don't get enough good rolls... Never mind, I got him.
I don't like this roll. Just remember your combat base is 8, so that's the upper limit. You'll just take 2 dice away from your next combat round to roll over it.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're like, what part of the body was this? The yes part?
The bigger part of the body.
The bigger, well, the yes part. You're gonna hit the yes
part.
So you're like, click, click, and you set this rifle up. You're like, okay, him. You go, pip. So the total damage on that gun is 7 by 7.
Yep.
Everyone knows what 7 times 7 is, and that's
42?
Stupid on that for a second. 44? 42? Whatever.
42?
Yeah, 40. God, why am I stupid?
Because 7s are hard.
49. Jesus.
49.
7s are hard, and they're stupid. I was like, wait, what's 14 plus 35? Yeah, I was like...
42 is 7 times 6. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're like, okay, what part of his body does he not want anymore?
The all of it?
The all of it, the yes part. You're like, click, click. And everybody just hears... That's it. And also this guy goes... And his neck spews blood like some sort of blood fountain.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Now, the kick on the gun is a 3.
Gesundheit?
and your BE is a 3, so you don't have to worry about the kick from that gun. It is equal.
Hooray!
Yeah, so you went tech, and he goes, and he's gone.
So-
He falls down. The dogs walk around anxiously. They growl and they stare and they pace around, and then they just sit and wait.
So I lower my gun, and I like gesture over in the distance to where I shot. And it's like, I got the guy. There's more dogs over there, though.
Oh, good. More pets.
So if you want to go get them, have fun.
Well, we're currently tracking someone, so maybe later. Wait, can I
Maybe later.
could I roll a hacking check to command the other dogs to come here?
He did have a controller over there, so if you can
Um,
somehow get it with your range.
No, you cannot hack them now.
You
No.
can't hack it. You can't hack the controller to hack the dogs.
Well, that would be a remote hack, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the dog stream to remote hack. No. It's not a controller. It's a remote viewer. So basically, he can
okay.
watch what the dogs see. All right. So TC lets you all know that there are more dogs, but he shot the controller.
So they might come after us. They might not. Anyways, I'm gonna let's track down that rabbit.
Yes,
Yep,
tracking
okay.
down the rabbit. So everyone slogs it, and guess who's going to get there first?
Jade.
Probably. She is the fastest of us.
Dang right.
Jade with their giant tiger legs.
Giant tiger legs.
You know what? Jade should look at you one day and just say, "There are."
Rah.
They're great.
No. No, you're nice. No.
Legger. So, oh, TC, did you get speed arms? Is that what we gave you?
You
No,
know,
I got legs.
Oh, okay.
I got
As in faster arms.
I got utility pair of legs, which give me jumping and kicking and
Yeah,
running
like ridiculous speed.
if I use a willpower.
Yeah. Okay, so Jade, you're like, where is it? Where is it? And Bears is just like, it's right over there, it's right over there, right over there. And you guys get to her, and there she is, slogged in the mud, barely holding on to her clothes. Like she was like holding onto them. She got cold, passed out, isn't moving, is lower than body temperature, looks like shit, slightly pale, dry nose, eyes are hazy. She ain't looking great.
Someone roll
Oh.
first aid.
Last time I tried to do that, she fucking nearly killed me. Somebody else can go first.
That would be Jade.
Micro says we need to go to the doctor right now. I'm like, we kind of do, yeah. We don't really have a choice now. Does anybody know what doctor?
Doctor, give me the feels.
I'm suddenly very low on change. Don't ask why.
Jade,